Hello and welcome back to another student loan debt payoff update here on MTT Finance. And in today's episode, we are going to be looking at how it went with paying off my student loans during the month of July. Starting things off on July 10th, I made a $800 contribution towards my private student loans. And on July 27th, I made a $1,000 contribution towards my student loans. Of course, not all of that goes towards principal. Some of that goes towards paying off the interest that has occurred over the life of the loan. Next month, I might be changing things up a little bit. Instead of making 2 large payments each month, I might try to stretch that to 3 to 4 payments, maybe a payment after the end of each week. That way, it's always on my mind that I need to be paying off these student loans as fast as I can. So now let's go take a look over at my Google Sheets spreadsheet and let's punch in these numbers and see how things add up for the month of July. So as you can see, this Sallie Mae loan number 1, we are going to be addressing this first. This got $500 of that $800 contribution on July 10th, and then $700 contribution on July 27th. So this number has now been changed to, let's input the correct number, which is $10,792.68. Boom. There we go. And then this Sallie Mae loan number 2, this on July 10th received around $300 of a contribution, and then on July 27th, I believe also got another $300 of contribution added. So this Sallie Mae loan number 2 at the 3.8 interest rate is now at $12,557.87. There it is. Boom. So that's brought me down to a student loan total debt amount of $94,757.70. As always, these federal loans are still in deferment. I haven't heard any update yet on what is planned to go down in the month of September, which I think is when the deferment is set to end. But we'll see what happens with those. So now let's take this $94,757 and put it over here into the blue column I have set up for the month of July. So we're going to put in $94,757.70. So now we've inputted that in there. We have the 94,000 on this side, and it shows us the change each month. Now, 2 things to point out here. Number 1, I mentioned I put down $1,800 this month towards the student loans, and it only shows $1,600. What gives? Once again, that's because interest chews up some of that payment. Not all of it goes towards the principal. Some of it gets chewed up by interest. That's why it's so important to get rid of these loans so quickly so that less of my money continues to pay these interest fees, which stink. The other thing you might notice is that it kind of breaks with the original trend I've been setting on this journey to becoming debt-free. We have up here $3,200, $2,300, $2,800, and then boom, $1,600. So you might be asking, what gives? Why is this month such a lower contribution? Well, you'll have to stay tuned to next week's video on the net worth update because I have more debts than just the student loan debts. I have a mortgage and a car loan. Or if you want a little sneak peek, a little teaser as to why this month's contribution is so low, go ahead and check out this video. I'll leave a link in the description as well. And I will see you guys next week for my net worth update for the month of July. Take care.